No one remembers exactly what era it was, but it can surely be said that it was a time when stories were alive, rivers used to speak, trees would catch fire, and moonlight would descend to the earth just to tell tales. In that magical world, there was a castle. It wasn't made of bricks nor of stones. It was entirely made of glass. Yes, a castle of glass. So dazzling that even the sun would shy away from it. So delicate that even the slightest lie would make its walls tremble. The castle was ruled by a king who had issued a strict order. Only truth shall be spoken here. If anyone lies, the castle itself will decide who is honest and who is not. The walls, windows, even the air of this castle could recognize every sound, every tone, every breath. If someone lied, the walls would begin to shake, and if the lie was big, the glass would start to crack on its own. One day, a young man arrived at the castle from a faraway village. He was about 20 years old, his eyes full of spark, his words honest, and in his heart a stubborn resolve. I will speak the truth no matter what the consequences. The courtiers laughed and said, "Oh dear boy, truth tellers don't last long here. This place has everything except truth." The young man smiled and replied, "Truth is my strength. I've come here only to speak the truth. And if these walls tremble at truth, then perhaps this castle is built on lies." On the first day, the young man spoke just a few simple truths. This food isn't cooked properly. This minister is a sycophant. This celebration mocks the pain of the poor. The castle stayed silent. Just a slight mist appeared on the glass, but nothing significant happened. Then one day, the young man looked straight into the king's eyes and said, "People have no bread to eat, while here food is served in golden plates." That one sentence made a wall of the castle begin to tremble slowly. People were terrified. The courtiers panicked. The king's eyes narrowed. But the young man didn't stop. Every day, a new truth, a new secret. The king's tyranny, the minister's conspiracies, the judge's lies. Everything started to be exposed. Now the walls trembled every day. Cracks began to appear in the glass, and the mirrors of the palace, which once showed only beauty, started showing the truth. And then came the day when the young man stood right in the middle of the court and spoke the biggest truth of all. This castle does not stand on truth. It stands on the fear of lies. And the king, he is the biggest liar of all. No sooner had he spoken than the entire castle began to shake violently. A loud explosion followed, and the tallest tower of the castle came crashing to the ground. The king's face turned pale, but he quickly closed his eyes and ordered, "Arrest this young man." He was thrown into the dark dungeon of the castle, where there was no light, no air, just silence, and echoing off the walls, one question: is speaking the truth a crime? The young man was imprisoned, but his truth began to echo throughout the castle. Every courtier began to doubt. Every minister lost sleep. And the king? He avoided the mirror, because now even the mirror didn't show just a face. It revealed the truth. The castle still shone, but it wasn't the same. Every wall had a crack. Every corner was silent. And every heart held a question. One day, a little girl entered the castle. She bent down and asked an old mirror, "Will the young man ever return?" The mirror trembled, glowed with light, and then came a soft but echoing voice. "He will return. when truth is freed from prison and given respect. Not every truth needs to be spoken, because sometimes truth needs time, needs the right circumstances. And not every lie is a betrayal. Sometimes a lie can save someone. But always remember, castles never last long if they are built on the foundation of lies.